All right, so Gisbergen and Austin Hill just walked out of the same meeting with NASCAR, and they walked out with two completely different takes on what just happened. One of them thinks it's settled. The other one isn't so sure. Let's get into what actually went down at EchoPark Speedway. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation news is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. All right, let's get into it. So here's the setup. Early Saturday morning, Van Gisbergen and Hill were both called into the NASCAR hauler at EchoPark Speedway. This was serious. And for Van Gisbergen, it was actually a first. This was his first time ever being summoned like that. Why? Well, it goes back a week to Chicagoland Speedway, where Hill spun Van Gisbergen. NASCAR reviewed it, and here's the thing. They didn't penalize either driver. They just wanted both guys on the same page going forward. Now, Van Gisbergen was pretty open about how he felt walking out of that meeting. "I left confused," he said. "I know where I'm at with it. I want to move on," but he's not at that point. Hill, though, he saw it differently. When asked if things were settled, he said, "I sure hope so." And on the meeting itself, Hill said, "NASCAR let us know what we need to do going forward." So, two drivers, same room, same conversation it is, and not exactly the same read on where things stand. Van Gisbergen did say he believes the two of them are even now, at 0, and that he'll race Hill with respect, hoping to rebuild things from there. But he was clear about one thing. He can't control what Hill does next and how that might affect his shot at making the chase. In fact, he brought this up more than once, that he simply has more to lose in this situation than Hill does. Here's how he described the contact from last weekend. "I was racing hard and the outcome wasn't what I wanted, but I intended to run in there hard and hopefully get inside him, and it didn't work out," Van Gisbergen said. "I definitely didn't want to wreck a race car, and I definitely didn't want to escalate a rivalry or whatever it's been between us for the last 3 years. We never seemed to race well together." He added, "Obviously, I don't want to escalate it because I'm the one with a lot to lose. It's a weird dynamic in the meeting and how it ended." Now, this rivalry isn't new. It actually goes back a few seasons to when Van Gisbergen was running full-time in the O'Reilly Auto Parts series. Van Gisbergen has a theory on why they keep clashing. He thinks the two of them are a lot alike, especially on track, given how aggressive they both are. Hill, for his part, said he didn't really have an answer for why they keep having these run-ins. But looking ahead, he kept it simple. "We're going to go race," Hill said, "and I'm looking forward to it." Now, worth noting, NASCAR did not penalize Hill for that Chicagoland incident. It was viewed as an emotional reaction since Hill had just been wrecked himself. And there's context here too. Hill, who normally runs full-time in the O'Reilly Auto Parts series, started pulling double duty across both series back at the end of May, following the unexpected death of Kyle Busch. Richard Childress has said he plans to keep Hill in that cup seat through the rest of the year. Van Gisbergen, meanwhile, is in his second full year of Cup Series competition. Van Gisbergen left with one more comment on the whole situation. "It's pretty cool here. You can just chat to people and it moves on," he said. "I never feel like I've been able to talk to Austin like that." And then he backs up and resorts to threatening violence. It's a weird thing. So that's where things stand. One driver ready to move forward. The other, according to Van Gisbergen, not quite there yet. Here's the question for you guys. Do you think this gets settled once they're back on track together, or is this rivalry only heating up from here? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like this video and subscribe to NASCAR Nation News. We've got more coming all season long.